Stop. Transition. Sources. Scenes window. List. Game capture. Button. Open source. Scenes window. List. Starting soon.
Hate it when my doubts and my fears swell up like the ocean. It feels like I could drown in my tears. Everything's overflowing. Scared that I won't get it right, get it right. My nerves are working overtime, overtime. Tell myself to calm down and breathe. Step out of the shadows, into the fire. Don't be afraid to go out on a wire. Live in the moment, turn it louder. This is what you're made for. You just gotta be fearless. 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 Once I get in and I put it in try. Ain't no more stopping me, don't even try. Controlling the chaos, controlling the vibe. Yeah. That's all the shots that you don't take. You'll never be heard if you don't say. Just gotta get out your own way. You can't learn to flow in your heart if you don't let go. Step out of the shadows, into the fire. Don't be afraid to go out on a wire. Live in the moment, turn it up louder. This is what you're made for. You just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless.
Game capture. Cricket 24. Speech mode off.
दोस्तों स्वागत है एक बार फिर से इस चैनल पे, जिस चैनल का नाम है सोल्जर गेमिंग लाइव। तो आज हम लोग दोबारा से खेलने जा रहे हैं क्रिकेट 24 में इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड का दूसरा T20 मैच। चलिए शुरू करते हैं। और जो भी जुड़ेगा दोस्तों, लाइक और शेयर और सब्सक्राइब जरूर करो। शुरू हो रहा है मैच।
Good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Old Trafford. You join us for this 2020 match between England and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and
रियल
only
में
Ali
आ
Mitchell.
रहा था इंडिया दूसरा T20 देख के हम क्या करते हैं।
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
चलिए टॉस होता हुआ। तो रियल में इंडिया की शायद पहले बैटिंग थी, हम बैटिंग ही ले लेते हैं पहले।
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the
ये
key
शुरू
players
हो
come
रहा
out
है,
onto the
अभी
ground.
देखते हैं क्या
It's
होता
a
है। बहुत ही
fantastic crowd in
शानदार।
today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
पहली गेंद बहुत ही शानदार. दो गेंद डॉट, कोई रन नहीं. तीसरी गेंद.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
No. Terrible shot.
4 गेंदे, कोई रन नहीं. अभी 2 गेंदे बाकी है. गेंद सैमसन स्ट्राइक पे और बढ़िया खेला, लेकिन फील्डर के पास. शॉट पे 6 यहाँ पे, बहुत ही शानदार.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
200 तक पहुंचना चाहिए जीतना है तो.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India are 6 for none. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
अभिषेक शर्मा. बढ़िया गेंद.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
गेंद पे
Huge shot.
6 रन के
It's a
लिए
massive
सीधा
shot,
शॉट
just
खेलते हुए.
incredible.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
12 रन बने हैं, दोनों 6 से ही बने हैं.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. And
ये
again,
back foot
another
पे खेला.
maximum.
6.
All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
बहुत बढ़िया बल्लेबाज है अभिषेक शर्मा की.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
ये गैप में खेलना चाहते थे, लेकिन गया. 4 रन, बेहतरीन.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point
22
chasing
रन
that.
बिना किसी नुकसान. दूसरा ओवर अभी खत्म होने ही वाला है.
Always difficult to
चलो,
focus
अभिषेक
after what
शर्मा
happened
बहुत ही
last
बढ़िया
ball,
बल्लेबाजी
but
करते
you
हुए
just got to
अभी.
stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Misses everything.
बॉलिंग है. बढ़िया खेला, गैप निकाला तो है. सिंगल की भी नहीं, 4
End
मिलेंगे.
of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
26 रन 2 ओवर के बाद.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
संजू सैमसन स्ट्राइक पे. तीसरा ओवर, पहली गेंद, बढ़िया
Beats
गेंद.
the outside edge. Good bowling there.
खेलेंगे तो नहीं चलेगा, थोड़ा खेलना ही पड़ेगा. 200 के ऊपर पहुंच. गेंद सैमसन.
Nearly gets the edge. Jordan with a great delivery there.
क्रिस जॉर्डन. बहुत ही शानदार बॉलिंग का प्रदर्शन. ये
Drilled that one away.
कल कल मिला, बहुत बढ़िया। अभिषेक शर्मा कड़क बल्लेबाजी करते हुए अभी तक। सामने है क्रिस जॉर्डन, बढ़िया
Out.
गेंद।
No, somehow it's missed everything.
चलिए अगली गेंद, क्रिस जॉर्डन, सामने है अभिषेक शर्मा और उठा
Oh,
के
that's a
मारा
great
है,
shot
बढ़िया
early
शॉट
on,
है।
wide of
कितने रन
cover.
मिलेंगे?
And that'll give him a bit
चौका
of
मिलेगा।
confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That's brilliant.
बहुत ही
Caressed
शानदार
nicely through the
बल्ले पे
covers.
गेंद आ रही है। अभिषेक शर्मा, ये देखो, गजब।
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
दोस्तों इसी बात पे लाइक और सब्सक्राइब जरूर, स्ट्रीम अच्छी लगती है। फिर से गैप निकाला है, हो जाएगा क्या फिर 4 एक और? नहीं,
6 runs out of there.
6 रन ओवर से,
India 32 for none.
और इसने 12 ही रन दिए 2 ओवर में भाई, खतरनाक।
Wood from the Stretford end.
मार्क वुड, बॉलिंग बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉलिंग। अभिषेक शर्मा, सामने है मार्क वुड, गेंद डाल के बढ़िया एक गोल। चलिए अभिषेक शर्मा मारता हूँ रे, गया। ये
Oh,
बढ़िया
that's a
शॉट खेला
wondrous
है,
stroke,
4
straight
रन तो
through the
मिलेंगे ही।
covers.
अरे नहीं, मिल गया बढ़िया बढ़िया बढ़िया
That showed
बैटिंग।
great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
अभिषेक शर्मा खतरनाक बैटिंग करते हुए। बहुत ही शानदार 36
Getting
रन
nicely settled at the crease now.
Wide
Would
भी
have
गए
to
थे
be
शायद।
very happy with that last shot.
ये ले रहे, ये नहीं आया बैट पे, ये गया नहीं, 4 गया। यस,
Well, you
बैटिंग
sometimes just have
बैटिंग।
to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
अभिषेक शर्मा बहुत ही जबरदस्त। एक भी विकेट नहीं है अभी भारत का।
I'd like to see them just aim for the
नहीं
top
जाए
of off
ऐसे,
now. As a
जिसको-
bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
ऑल वाइड है। फ्लिक करता हूँ इधर, अरे नहीं हुआ, अरे नहीं। रिच खेलूंगा। बॉलिंग रे,
That's the over. India are 42 for none.
42 हो
They're
चुके हैं,
setting up the
4
middle
ओवर।
order to
बहुत ही
really attack
शानदार
the later
स्कोर चलता
overs.
हुआ। दोस्तों इसी बात पे लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करो।
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Brian Statham end.
वो सैमसन
Winds up but misses.
Wide heavy.
It's like they went a bit too early on that shot.
चलो चलो चलो, बढ़िया बॉलिंग करते हुए यहाँ पे इंग्लैंड रन दे रहे हैं। और
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch.
बॉलिंग रे, पावर प्ले के बाद सैमसंग को खिलाते हैं।
Lovely cover drive.
Bowling.
Straight to the extra cover fielder.
रन हो सकता था, लेना चाहिए था रन। अगली गेंद सैमसन स्ट्राइक पे और ये गेंद मारा मैंने, सिंगल ले रहा हूँ।
Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble!
लगा ही था, मिल गया सिंगल, बहुत ही बढ़िया। अभिषेक शर्मा स्ट्राइक पे, कनक
Great shot.
Yeah.
Rode the ball up with him and cut to
Char
the
run.
point.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
स्ट्रोक।
Brook, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Over India, a 48 for none.
48 5 ओवर के बाद बिना किसी नुकसान।
Curran, the left arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
सैम करन, बॉल और बॉल भाग।
Was quick onto that in the infield.
अभिषेक शर्मा सामने, सैम करन
Out. Good
पहली
catch.
विकेट, बड़ी विकेट गिरी।
Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
स्ट्रोक,
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle
Kishan.
themselves in before facing their first ball.
पहली गेंद खेलने के लिए
Cuts that off well in the infield.
देखते हैं ये गेंद कहाँ पे जाए। एक्स्ट्रा कवर के ऊपर
Six
से
to your
बड़ी
finest, please.
सिक्स,
Cover
कवर
drive
ड्राइव।
for a maximum. Brilliant.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
They've been reading the pitch well and
Come
playing
on.
each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Brian Statham end.
आदिल
Flex that one
राशिद,
simple as you like inside the ring.
हमने है सैमसन,
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
नहीं है आउट। बढ़िया बॉलिंग, आदिल राशिद, तीसरी गेंद,
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
मारना चाहता था रे, लेकिन
Really wound up for that.
पूरा
Ball
ओवर
seemed to
ऐसा ही
come on in the
जाएगा
back
शायद।
quicker than he thought.
गया
Down the
मारा
ground,
मारा मारा
lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be four. Caught, gone.
अरे आउट अरे भाई
Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
दोनों ओपनर्स बाहर
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
देखते क्या होता है एज लगा एज लगा
It'll be safe,
और
and
4
another
रन
boundary.
मिले
The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
बहुत ही शानदार रन चाहिए
Yeah, it
बस
can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
सिंगल 4 के बाद
Shreyas, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
चलिए सामने है सैम करन श्रेयस अय्यर के पहली गेंद खेले
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Needs to be on
रन
target.
चुरा लिया सिंगल शुरुआत बहुत अच्छी थी हमारी लेकिन अभी थोड़ा सा साझेदारी बनानी पड़ेगी बढ़िया गेंद ईशान किशन चुराव रन भागो भागो भागो
Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Rashid from the Brian Statham end.
शीद ईशान किशन ने पहली गेंद पे बढ़िया सिंगल तो चुरा लिया है श्रेयस अय्यर
Shot
बढ़िया
on the
shot
front
है
foot. No one's getting that.
4 रन मिले
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary
श्रेयस
the
अय्यर
moment it hit the
की
bat.
पहली बाउंड्री बहुत ही बढ़िया बल्लेबाजी चलते हुए भारत की 1 नंबर
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
ये रे फिर से मार रहा था लेकिन नहीं हुआ हट दोस्तों इसी बात पे कोई देख रहा है तो सब्सक्राइब जरूर करो और लाइक भी करो ओ बॉलिंग अच्छे लगे तो शेयर भी करो दोस्तों के साथ और जुड़ जाओ अपने चैनल के साथ
Bowl.
अरे
Stunning delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
ये राशिद 2 ओवर में 2 विकेट लेके गया
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back.
At
They'll just want
Buckles.
to get this first run behind them and then push on.
बॉलिंग
5 runs in that over. India a 67 for 3.
67 पे 3 है
Wokes back on now.
चले क्रिस वॉक्स के सामने है ईशान किशन पहली गेंद और ये चुरा रन भाई जल्दी चुरा टाइम नहीं है भाई नए बल्लेबाज तिलक वर्मा स्ट्राइक पे अब अरे बाबा वाइट बॉल है बॉलिंग है बॉलिंग रे
Oh, what a brilliant catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
अरे भाई ये क्या हो गया रे शुरुआत
Well,
खतरनाक
this
थी
is a
लेकिन गया
fantastic
खलास
wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
शिवम दुबे आए हैं
Late
बग
cut.
बग बग
Straight
अरे
to
रे
the
आउट हो
fielder.
गया बच गया क्या रन चुराया है बाबा किशन किशन अब स्ट्राइक पे मार्क कवर पे भाई वाइड है बॉलिंग
Couldn't get it through the field.
बॉलिंग रोक के रखा है हमको इंग्लैंड वालों ने
Head over the
बढ़िया
ball.
शॉट
Great shot.
शानदार
That's racing
किशन
away.
4 रन
Wokes getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Nice, solid
राशिद
defensive shot.
राशिद भाई से बचो बॉलिंग है
Straight through
अरे
them. That
बाबा
was a lesson in
दुबे
leg
को
spin
भी
bowling.
भेज दिया बाहर उसने 3 ओवर
Starting to
3
get
विकेट
interesting now.
राशिद
That's the
आदिल
fifth
राशिद
wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
ए बाप रे
Still honing in on their
बॉलिंग है भाई
lines.
बॉलिंग
The batter happy to let it go through.
क्या खेल रहा हूँ रे मैं बढ़िया
On
खेल
that
रहा था
nicely, good defence.
पावर प्ले में
England needs this sort of rhythm to be
एक ओवर
maintained.
देखना है
Good
इसको
over.
बस
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Wokes from the stretch
आया
end.
क्रिस वॉक्स सामने है ईशान किशन कोचेंगे रे बाबा ये रनिंग है चल चल साथ में है अक्षर पटेल जो कि अभी 0 पे है बॉलिंग
No. Terrible shot.
बहुत ही बढ़िया इंग्लैंड ने बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से बांधा है ओह
Misses everything.
एक को टारगेट करना पड़ेगा बॉलर अभी 200 तक तो अभी शायद नहीं पहुंचेंगे हम लोग
Drilled that one away.
गैप में निकाला अक्षर पटेल की बैट से रन
A
पहले
little too much
4
width from the bowler, and it's just put away nice and easy square. Good shot.
बहुत ही बढ़िया
His delivery just
बल्लेबाजी
needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
सेम खेलता हूँ अभी फिर शॉट अगेन
Lovely cover drive.
अरे रे रे रे
Straight to the
रे
extra
भाग
cover
भाग
fielder.
पहुंच गया रन मिल गया है फेसबुक सामने ईशान किशन बढ़िया लेट
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
इसको कोई रोको रे बाबा मैं डिफेंस ही करता हूँ रुको राशिद भाई।
Everyone's gone up.
पहले मैच में इसने हरवाने की कोशिश करी थी, लेकिन अपन जीत गए हैं पहला मैच। हाँ, कर अपील
Rashid
कर।
with a huge appeal.
अरे क्या भाई, बढ़िया बॉलिंग, फिर भी बहुत ही अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहा है ये। रन लेना चाहिए था, लेकिन मैंने नहीं लिया। लेट कट मार। इंग्रे स्कोर बहुत कम है, स्कोर बहुत ही कम है। हम हाँ, क्या है, बैट पे लगाए पहले भाई। पागल हो गया है ये चौथी विकेट निकालने की।
Jordan coming back into the attack has done well so far.
चले, क्रिस जॉर्डन है, सामने है ईशान किशन। पहली गेंद,
They've gone up here. Oh, that's LBW.
अरे आउट हो
Starts
गया,
the over with a wicket.
आउट हो गया है किशन। रिव्यू लुक या नहीं, ले ही लेता
Doesn't
हूँ।
agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there.
दोस्तों,
Very
स्ट्रीम
close to
पसंद
the
आ रही
bat,
हो तो
though.
जरूर लाइक करो और सब्सक्राइब भी
Was there
करो।
a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
बाकी पहला T20 हो चुका है चैनल पे, देख सकते हो जाके। बहुत ही शानदार जीता हूँ मैं।
Yeah, great
आखिरी
decision by the
विकेट पे वो
umpire.
भी।
Challenge wasn't successful.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good
हर्षित
wicket to
राणा
get at a
पिछले
good
मैच
time.
के
With the fall of that
जो
wicket,
50
the new
बनाए
batter
हुए
comes
प्लेयर है
charging out
हमारे,
to the
बहुत ही
crease. They're
शानदार।
quick to take guard and face up. Beats the
Bowling.
outside edge. Good bowling there.
170 180 तक तो पहुंचना ही चाहिए, तब भी कुछ हो सकता है, नहीं तो गए हम। ट्राई कर रहा था मैं, लेकिन कुछ नहीं, फायदा ही नहीं। बहुत ही शानदार बॉलिंग चलती हुई जॉर्डन। इस ओवर में एक भी रन नहीं, ऊपर से एक विकेट लेके गए हैं। बढ़िया
Goes for
शॉट
it. It's
खेला
high in the
है,
air. Fielder coming around.
4 रन
Looks
मिले
like
हैं
he'll
हर्षित
carry.
राणा।
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing
अक्षर
that.
पटेल के हाथ में है अभी ज्यादा से ज्यादा।
Tried something
भाई
a bit
हमारी
different last
50 नहीं
delivery, and
हो
the
पा रही
captain
है,
shouldn't
क्या
mind
है
that
ये?
too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
क्यों मारा? नहीं मारना चाहिए था। गया कि नहीं आउट?
Straight to cover point for an
Yeah.
easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
प्रिंस यादव।
Wow, that's missed a lot. The bowlers with good line and length in the last few overs really building the pressure.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the
राशिद
match.
के ओवर खत्म हो चुके हैं। चलो
Curran,
चलो
the
चलो
left
चलो,
armer,
सैम
is
करन
coming
आया
into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Nicked it.
और एज
Patel
के साथ
staying
अक्षर
put, but
पटेल
the opposition are putting a
पारी हुई
huge appeal.
समाप्त। क्या है, क्या चल रहा है, मुझे कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा है भाई।
And that's gone. Amazing catch.
बहुत
The
खराब
8th
बल्लेबाजी है
wicket to
मेरी, एकदम
fall.
खराब।
The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
मार भाई। आई
Nearly gets the edge. Curran with a great delivery there.
भाग, सिंगल तो ले ले। प्रिंस यादव स्ट्राइक पे और हमारा स्कोर बहुत ही खराब चलता हुआ। इतने ओवर के बाद बाउंड्री नहीं
Straight
आई है।
drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
चलो सिंगल सिंगल से कहाँ तक पहुंचेंगे? ज्यादा से ज्यादा दूर नहीं पहुंच। बस ये है, मार रे
Winds up
मार।
but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
रनों की जरूरत है। करन आई बॉलिंग
India weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Jordan from the Stretford end.
चलो इस ओवर में मार के थोड़ा ट्राई करते हैं क्या होता है। प्रिंस यादव है भाई, बॉलिंग है भाई। बहुत ही बढ़िया, बहुत ही बढ़िया, बहुत ही बढ़िया।
Huge edge.
रनिंग एज से रन आ रहे हैं लेकिन आनी चाहिए।
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
बॉलिंग भाई गजब। मैं पूरी कोशिश करूंगा भाई जीतने की। देखो तुम सिर्फ देखो और सब्सक्राइब करके लाइक कर दो तो अच्छा रहेगा। बढ़िया
Lovely
शॉट है,
cover
सिंगल
drive,
तो छुड़ा
straight
दूंगा।
to
भाग
the
भाग
edge to
भाग
cover
भाग भाग
field.
भाग। बढ़िया रनिंग। पूरी कोशिश करूंगा दोस्तों जीतने की, टेंशन ही मत लो। हाँ
Oh, that's a great
हाँ,
shot
क्या
early on.
बात है
Wide
भाई।
of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. End of the
चौका
over.
नहीं गया
A
लेकिन
good one in
बढ़िया
terms of
बढ़िया
keeping
बढ़िया।
the batters
एफर्ट्स
quiet.
कड़क
Just
थे।
needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
फिर से ट्राई करता हूँ कवर की तरफ। प्रिंस भाई सामने है, सैम द करन।
That was a
बढ़िया
tremendous
बॉलिंग।
delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit.
एक लॉफ्टेड खेल तो रहा हूँ लेकिन 4 नहीं मिल रहे हैं। कड़क बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं इंग्लैंड। चलो प्रिंस भाई के बैट पे आया था एक बारी ट्राई। नहीं नहीं नहीं, कुछ फायदा नहीं है। नहीं नहीं नहीं, सिंगल सिंगल से चल के ही काम हो सकता है मुझे लगता है। लेकिन दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करो दोस्तों।
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
हाँ बॉलिंग है श्याम भाई। बदला ले रहे हो क्या पावर प्ले में मारने का? सिंगल लेके अरे मत 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 भाग भाई, ये क्या कर रहे हो?
Curran has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
आँख उड़ाया। भाग रहे, सिंगल ले जरा देखता हूँ।
Can't get that outside the ring field.
चलो आउट तो आउट, पुल मार के देखो। प्रिंस यादव।
That was a tremendous delivery.
Short ball
Fizzed
आया
through to the
था, आया
wicketkeeper.
था।
No more short balls this over.
बढ़िया शॉट है, 4 रन।
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
I don't
चार रन
think we'll
मारे
be too
प्रिंस।
happy with their
प्रिंस
bowler at the
यादव के
moment.
बल्ले पे आ रही है बॉल। रुको, एक बार फिर पुल मारने का ट्राई करता। ले रे।
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
एक और
Beautiful
बढ़िया
timing
शॉट
there
है,
off the
एक
front foot.
और
It's racing away. The fielder out in the
4
deep
रन है,
and some
बढ़िया बढ़िया
serious work to cut it
बल्लेबाजी।
off.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
वाइड है क्या?
End of the over. India 103 for 8.
103 पर 8।
Wokes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
आ रहा है, बढ़िया गली मिलेगा।
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
हाँ इनका प्रिंस भाई ने 6 मारने का ट्राई किया है।
Well, that ball
There we are,
has
6.
been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Nice shot, cut away,
Shot
running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
ये
You
बॉलर ऐसे
sometimes
खेल
just
रहे
have to stop and
हैं।
admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Wood to wrap up the innings.
चले आखिरी ओवर है, मारो उठो इनको।
Knocks him
बोल्ड
over. First ball
क्या
of the over.
बॉलिंग है भाई, मार्क वुडे। अरे भाई
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been
हाँ
good
अभी
so
क्या है,
far.
9 हो या
The
10,
10th
आखिरी
shouldn't
ओवर
be
है।
too
चलो
long
चलो
in
चलो
coming,
चलो।
you'd think.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
जीतेंगे या नहीं कमेंट करो, बाद में देखने वाले लोग। अभी कौन देख रहा है तो सब्सक्राइब जरूर करो। लाइक भी करो दोस्तों, अच्छा लगे तो। बुरा लगे तो कमेंट करना, क्या इम्प्रूव करना चाहिए।
Finds the edge.
एक कैच हो सकता।
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
And the innings comes to an end. England will need 129 runs.
129 रन चाहिए दोस्तों, जीतेंगे या नहीं बताओ, कमेंट करो
I think the openers are going to be pretty
और
confident coming out
सब्सक्राइब
to
और
bat.
लाइक
It's a small
जरूर
total
करना
to chase
पसंद आए तो
down,
स्ट्रीम
and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
चलो पहली गेंद अर्शदीप
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Two full and straight.
पहली गेंद
Punch
पे
wide,
4
square
रन,
leg,
खड़क
4 more.
You
शुरुआत
just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
दूसरी गेंद अर्शदीप सिंह और पहला एज
Massive outside edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
129 डिफेंड
Let's
कर
just see if
पाएंगे
they
कि
can
नहीं
get
बताओ
that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
बढ़िया बढ़िया
Huge edge.
बॉलिंग है
Massive appeal.
man.
Might have just been missing though. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
अगली गेंद है फिर से
The
एज
edge. Where's that going? Everyone's gone up.
नहीं रे आउट ही नहीं
Always
होते
difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Cuts that off well in the infield.
बॉलिंग
Misses
बॉलिंग
everything. End of the over. England are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Rana,
been
the
axing
pace
Sun.
bowler, coming into the attack.
बढ़िया सिंगल चुराया है और फिर से हर्षित राणा दूसरी गेंद दूसरा हुआ है
Edge, but it drops safely.
बॉलिंग है
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Butler watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
जॉस बटलर
Edged
एज
it. No one there.
और
Could be
4
four.
रन
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
अगली गेंद हर्षित राणा और जॉस बटलर स्ट्राइक पे बढ़िया
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
मारेंगे
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? That's got a flight number
बहुत
attached
ही
to it. That
खतरनाक
ball has
बल्लेबाजी
gone
करते
a
हुए
long,
इंग्लैंड
long way.
बिना किसी
Hit that
नुकसान
so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
15 runs added there. England are 24 for none.
24 बिना किसी
2 overs
नुकसान
completed in the power play, and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Across the stumps and a flick of the
और
wrist. It's
तीसरे
wide
ओवर की
square leg.
शुरुआत चौके
Could
के
be
साथ
4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
जबरदस्त बैटिंग करते हुए इंग्लैंड की टीम
Perfectly timed.
एक और गैप में लेकिन 2 रन तो मिल जाएंगे यहाँ पे
Good pick up. Big chance.
मार 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 मार
Nicked it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
डॉट बॉल
Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
फिर डॉट बॉल बहुत ही बढ़िया
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
बढ़िया बॉलिंग
Overstepping,
Ball
just a
hai.
little too eager
hit bhi
on that
hai.
delivery.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Smacks that
फ्री
away
हिट का
through the
फायदा
gap.
उठाते हुए 4 रन के
Too wide.
Charlie.
Was there to be hit, was really given the treatment.
Couldn't get it through the field. Playing all their shots in that over. A
और
very
समा
expensive over.
और
Rana from the stretch.
कोई
fed in.
विकेट नहीं है अभी तक
Going with pace now.
बाद में जो देख रहे हैं लोग देखेंगे प्रेडिक्ट करना इंग्लैंड जीतेगी तो कितने ओवर में खत्म करेगी
A little bit of
मैच
wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
स्ट्रीम पसंद आए तो लाइक जरूर करो और सब्सक्राइब भी करो देखते हैं क्या होता है
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Second dead ball in a row. Maybe there's something wrong with their shoes.
अरे भाई नो बॉल
Great
डाल
shot,
दिया,
could
बहुत ही
be
बढ़िया
four,
शॉट
and
खेला
a
है
no
उस पे,
ball as
4
well.
रन।
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery. How will the bowler respond?
दोस्तों स्ट्रीम अगर आपको पसंद आती है तो लाइक ज़रूर करके सपोर्ट करो, और
Lost all rhythm in their run-up, given away extra runs and opportunities to score.
Oh, it's all really gone wrong for them in a situation like this.
बुरा
The
लगे तो
captain has to
कमेंट
step
ज़रूर
in
करना
and
कि
help
क्या
get the
इम्प्रूव
focus
करना
back.
चाहिए।
Still honing in on their
यहाँ पे
lines.
खराब बॉलिंग
Batter
चलती
happy
हुई,
to
वो
let it go
फिर
through.
इम्प्रूव करना पड़ेगा भाई। लेते रे,
Whacks the
बहुत ही
free hit away.
खतरनाक
His
शॉट है।
fielder coming around to cut it off,
6
perhaps. Do they
Just
go
keep
full? Do
partnership
they go
here.
short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
है, चल रहा है।
Might look to go big again here.
Second dead ball now.
Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Well, that's the third dead ball in a row, and the batter looks to be getting a tad annoyed at this.
तो गड़बड़ हो रही है, कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो रही है।
It just gets worse and worse. Surely by now, an experienced cricketer like this knows what to do. Just run
दोस्तों
up, put your
एक्सपेरिमेंट
feet in
करते
the
हैं,
right
इसके बाद
place,
सारे
put your arm
स्पिनर्स लाते
over,
हैं,
deliver
तिलक
the
वर्मा,
ball,
अभिषेक
and get
शर्मा,
on with the
अक्षर
game.
पटेल, चक्रवर्ती, सबको बॉलिंग देंगे।
How will he reply?
ये खराब बॉलिंग
Can't
चलती
get that
हुई,
outside the
यार
infield.
लो नो बॉल एक और।
Yadav overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. That'll be a dead ball. Power and precision in that shot.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
जीत तो जाएगी इंग्लैंड अभी तो मेरे बॉलिंग के हिसाब से। ये रे,
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
बढ़िया।
Thick edge.
अभी एज लग रहे हैं, बहुत ही महंगा ओवर चलता हुआ ये।
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with her bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Singh from the Brian Statham end. Chakravarti coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end.
देखते हैं क्या होता है, मार पड़ेगी।
Butler drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
ये नहीं छोड़ेगा मैच।
Butler watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
आज बहुत ही खराब बॉलिंग, घटिया बॉलिंग चलती हुई। आई
That's four
बढ़िया,
all
बढ़िया.
the way.
Shot है.
Beautiful shot.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield.
बहुत ही शानदार बल्लेबाजी चलते हुए इंग्लैंड की अभी तक मेरे को एक भी विकेट नहीं.
Onto that early.
Shot.
That could be four.
17 ओवर का चौका है.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
तो अगला मैच
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Patel, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Stretford end.
अक्षर पटेल चलो ये विकेट दिला
Was quick onto that in the
भाई
infield.
साहब बॉलिंग है. पहली बार अच्छा लगा बॉलिंग करते समय बाबा.
Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery.
वो
Pitch it on
जाने वाला
length
था,
is
clear
obviously
shot
the
था,
way to go.
लेकिन रोक लिया फील्डर ने. ये देखो
Finds the
बढ़िया
fielder with that shot.
बढ़िया बढ़िया बढ़िया. अभी कैसा मार रहे वो खत्म करने के चक्कर में है वो जल्दी.
Big edge, where's that going? Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
ये ओवर थोड़ा अच्छा गया है अभी तक. देखते हैं आगे क्या होता.
Oh, now then,
नहीं
that's on
नहीं
there.
नहीं
Batters
काय
should get
का
a few
अच्छा.
here.
हट, हट.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
The bowlers copped a bit of stick in that power play. The fielders go out now, and they'll need to mix it up a fair bit with their deliveries and see if they can slow the batters down. Well, that
बढ़िया,
was a
बहुत
poor
बढ़िया.
delivery. You
खतरनाक
can't bowl
batting.
there, and it got what it
नॉट
deserved.
आउट मारेंगे शायद ये.
Smacks that away through the gap. Good fielding out in the boundary. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
गेंद आउट है क्या?
Gone.
हाँ,
Caught.
पहली विकेट मिल गई.
And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
जीत तो रहे
There's
हैं
ball
ये.
for the batter coming in.
बॉलिंग
over
बढ़िया
pitches
शॉट
and
है,
pays the
4
price.
रन।
Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Everyone's gone up.
फिर
Got to
पटेल
follow
थोड़ा
up
सा
that last
अच्छा
delivery.
बॉलिंग किया
Found
है
the
आज।
edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
दूसरी गेंद दूसरा हुआ, विकेट दे।
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
नहीं आ रहे, धीरे क्यों चल रहे, क्या है ये?
Beats the field with a great shot.
लेकिन 4 रन नहीं मिलेंगे। बढ़िया।
Goes in the air and gets good purchase. 6 runs added in the over. England are 102 for 1.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew
मतलब है
to the
10 ओवर
boundary.
के
That's clearly not the type of
को
delivery to be
होने के
bowling
बाद
here.
खत्म है मैच।
Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack.
अभिषेक शर्मा पहली गेंद, चलो पारी अच्छी खेली है, विकेट देते हैं क्या नहीं।
Cuts that off well in the infield.
बढ़िया है, पहली गेंद तो बढ़िया डाली। चलिए दूसरी गेंद, बढ़िया शॉट खेला
Clipped away
है
neatly off the pads.
और
Should
4
get
रन
forward.
मिले हैं।
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Yorker bowls him. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one.
बॉलिंग क्या, जो भी था बढ़िया था। जो भी था बढ़िया, ये बड़ा
An
है, बढ़िया।
innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
चलो अभिषेक शर्मा, बहुत ही बढ़िया बल्लेबाजी इंग्लैंड की तरफ से।
Oh my, that's racing away.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the
बहुत ही
boundary.
अच्छी बल्लेबाजी, हमारी बॉलिंग खराब हुई है आज।
Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 8 off it. England are 110 for 2. Patel from the Stretford end.
अक्षर पटेल, चलो बॉलिंग अच्छी हुई है, विकेट दे, विकेट चाहिए।
Got that away nicely.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
विकेट दे रहा है।
Edged it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? 2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive
चौके पे
appeal.
चौका
Might
मार
have
रहे
just
हैं
been
इंग्लैंड।
missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great commitment.
पट्टी
Not tempted to play it, that one. Patel with a huge appeal.
चलो चलो
Brooke watched it closely
Brooke.
and let that go through to the keeper.
हो जा आउट हो जा भाई
Nice shot. Just a
बढ़िया
flick off
shot.
the pads.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
देखते हैं
Couldn't get it through the field.
एक और विकेट मिल बॉलिंग यार
Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Perfectly timed.
चौका चौका
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Just 2 to win.
2 रन चाहिए जीतने के लिए दोस्तों और ये
On to that early,
जीत
that
गई
could be
इंग्लैंड
4.
चौके के साथ ही खत्म कर दिया मैच
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well,
Speech mode talk. Ops 32 sources with scenes window list game cap button open source scenes with
दोस्तों मिलते हैं किस नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे तब तक के लिए बाय बाय और स्ट्रीम अच्छी लगी हो तो सब्सक्राइब करके लाइक ज़रूर करना और बुरा लगे तो क्या बुरा है वो कमेंट कर देना ज़रूर मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम पे बाय बाय
scan stream. Sort seeker add control start recording stop streaming button stop stream no but yes button enter.